Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 1161. Hello, it's Mike Matthews broadcasting from Cafe Anyway, located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, Mont. Today, it's Friday! If you're listening to this and it's not Friday, it's not Friday. Today we hear from Shelley Shuhart, Floyd the Floorman, John Deere the Engineer, plus the return of the fascinating, wonderful
Mike's Daily Podcast
segment, because it is National Dog Day, the word of dog.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
The word of dog. But we'll also do the MIKELOPEDIA INSANICA as well. Hey, I have to say, I was having a moment where I went back in time to my past and I was going, yay. I remember standing at a McDonald's and hearing some guy say to the lady behind the counter something that made her cry. No, he said to her, ma'am, could I have some more tap?
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Ma'am, could I have some more tap? Meaning he wanted some more Coke. This is back in the days
Mike's
when you really couldn't.
Daily
It was
Podcast.
frowned upon to get a refill. Back in the day, what was this? Long time ago. You know, nowadays, wherever you go, just about, unless it's some really, I want to say frugal, but you know what I'm trying to say, cheap owner of a restaurant. He doesn't want to let you refresh your drink, refill. Oh, no refills. 50 cents for a refill. Oh, come on, you cheap bastard. Oh, I cussed. That felt kind of good. Say the word bastard with me, will you? Oh, my phone just tweeted at me that it didn't like it when I cussed. Oh, well, you know, life goes on and whatnot. But yeah, so it's free soda for everyone. They get the stuff so cheap anyway. Free soda, free root beer for the Brewmaster will be stopping by a little later. Okay, who cares? You know, I just remember that moment. Can I get some more tap? And now I feel as if I want to say that now that I am an old man. I want to say that to some worker at a fast food restaurant. But really, I should not be going to fast food restaurants. And I have lately. That's why I'm getting a little bit round. My girth has increased. My body is getting fat. Look who just walked in. Hi, Mike. It's Benita the Rodeo Queen. Hi, how are you? What in heaven's name is wrong with you? I'm having issues. Oh. And look who else is here.
Hi, Mike, it's a Disgruntled Fiddle Player. Tell you what.
What?
You all are getting bigger.
Thank you.
Yeah. You barely sit in that chair.
I am sitting in this chair and it's about to break, so. Yeah. Oh. Just broke.
Mike, I want to tell you that I love it when pigs swim.
What? Oh, yeah. Pig swim. Yeah, you and I were talking about how there's something on the internet, all these pictures of pigs swimming in the Bahamas. And I love that. It's so funny. Got their little nose sticks out of the water. They're perfect. They're perfectly designed for swimming. So, hey, look who else just walked in.
Hi, Mike. I make the root beer. I'm the Brewmaster. Oh boy, free root beer for everyone.
Great. Where is it?
I don't make it anymore.
Oh. Well, we'll just have to have some of this instead. This fine drink. This is for you on your Friday. Can I have some more tap, Brewmaster?
Sure. I don't make the root beer anymore.
That's why it's delicious.
Thanks.
The guy that I produced the morning show for, he made a comment yesterday about Mylan. And, let's just get this out of the way. Mylan sucks. You know, they're trying to backpedal now with all their, we're going to get benefits. We're going to get benefits out to people. We're going to reduce the price a little bit for some. Now they're saying today, 3 days after the fact, we're going to reduce the price. No, you suck. And the host that I do the show for, he's all, well, there's no competition for them, so they can do whatever they want. No, they have to deal with the arena of public opinion. And public opinion is rightly down on them now. And that's just ridiculous what they're doing. So, Mylar Balloon Drug Company, or whatever they're called, trying to do discounts and now trying to reduce the price. Okay, I feel like I vented enough. Feel so much better now. Thank you. Got that out of the way. All right, shall we get to the segment? Today's segment? Oh, first the word of dog.
The word of dog.
Dogs are wonderful. I know some of you are afraid of dogs. Understand that dogs in today's society, after hundreds, maybe thousands of years of being domesticated, are really animals that are trained to be our friends. Some dogs are mean. Some dogs are scary. Okay, that was a pretty good segment. I don't understand the fear of dogs. And there are probably really excellent ways of getting over your fear. One of them is getting one, taking dog classes, talking to people that are certified dog instructors, and they will give you the whole understanding of this animal that is really like just here to help us. How do they help us? Well, they bark when the doorbell rings. Does mine bring me my slippers? No. Basil hasn't brought me my slippers yet. But, I pet him, and that helps reduce my stress. I walk him, and that helps reduce my stress and make me live longer because I'm walking. He helps me meet interesting people. I meet interesting people all the time through my dog. Constantly. And dog owners and dog walkers tend to be the coolest people on the planet. Because they have an attitude of almost like, yeah, I got my busy life, but I need to do this. I need to care for this animal. I need to be, in some ways, one with nature. A lot of these people are kind of, you're trying to get out of the whole city matrix grid thingy where you're just a machine, a cog. It's like, no, I shall not be a cog. I shall walk my dog. Thank you. And for other things I'd like to say tonight in front of all of you here at Cafe Anyway, let's go into the segment, the MIKELOPEDIA INSANICA, fantastic book full of fascinating knowledge. Oh, we'll do that. First, let me quickly plug my website, mikesdailypodcast.com, where you can hear all the past shows. You can hear past interviews that I've done with interesting people. Someone saw my website yesterday and said to me, oh, wait, let's bring that on, the emails from email. And
oh, my God.
Email for email. And your calm and not so comments.
Yes, your calm and not so comments. This comment I got, not so calm, was that the website's too long. When you open it, it goes, when you scroll down, it goes forever as you scroll down. And to me, I say, have you been to other websites lately? Have you been to other blog-type websites? And it is a blog-type website because I do a new show just about every day. And so you're going to see, the most recent show on the top, and, and it descends in chronological order as you go towards the bottom. It's not every single podcast on one page. That would 1,161. That would take forever to load. It's only about 4, so, and then you can go back to past archives. But I get a little defensive when people make fun of my website because I make it myself. And I put a lot of work into it. And to me, the way I have it now is the only way that works the best for this type of show. So, gosh, I get so defensive. Yeah, that's all there at mikesdailypodcast.com. You can see pictures of all the Cafe Anyway characters in the photo gallery. Mike, I look beautiful, but I gotta go and get my hair did. Bah, bah. Sometimes I think Benita is her character is a little too one-dimensional on this show. Do you get that feeling too? And you get to see all the Cafe Anyway characters. They're all there at mikesdailypodcast.com, as well as the podcast picture.
And here's today's podcast picture.
Today, in honor of Dog Day, there's Basil the Boxer, looking ever so regal, standing on top of a rock there at the dog park at the San Leandro Marina, where I've seen a fox walking around in the golf course there. That was the first time I ever saw a fox, was over there in San Leandro just a few months ago. So you can see all that at mikesdailypodcast.com. Oh, and help us out through the Amazon link. You can click on that, buy whatever it is you're going to buy, and that helps us out. It doesn't change the way you shop. You're going to buy something on Amazon anyway, weren't you? Maybe they're all their movies that they're going to have and TV shows because they're trying to, knock down Netflix. And then there's also a link to the PayPal. You'll get a special greeting from all the Cafe Anyway characters if you do that. And it's all there at mikesdailypodcast.com. Okay, now...
The MIKELOPEDIA INSANICA.
This is a fantastic book full of fascinating facts and figures and things and stuff. And one interesting thing that popped out at me recently is something... Well, I listened to... we have several radio stations where I work at, one of them being a very conservative radio station and conservative talk. They have this guy do commercials on it named Dick Morris. And he's an interesting guy because I guess he used to be a pollster and consultant for liberal Democrat, although some liberals will say he's not that liberal, President Bill Clinton. And he was a consultant to him. Now he is going to be working for the National Enquirer. He's going to be their chief political commentator. Now, he's being really in the big news. Well, why I heard a commercial for him was because he has a book all about Hillary Clinton and about all of her secrets and about how she would be the worst president ever, etc., even though he worked for her husband. There was some kind of bad blood between them, so he decided to go all angry against them and make money in the process. He is also known for his wildly inaccurate predictions. In fact, he is best known for his prediction that Mitt Romney would beat President Obama in a landslide back in 2012. That view, which he held up until the very day of election, earned him the title of King of Wrong Mountain from Jon Stewart and The Daily Show. The National Enquirer, so it's perfect that he works for the National Enquirer, isn't it? Most that's is made up. Despite a few moments of political influence, most notably back in 2008, way back then, when it revealed that Senator John Edwards was having an affair, and he had run for president in the Democrat ticket. He was John Kerry's vice president pick in the 2004 election. And then he tried to run for president on his own to become the presidential candidate for the Democrats. The bulk of the Enquirer stories trade in thinly sourced speculation, gossip, outright invention, says in this article here on CNN Money. Morris, ever one to go against the conventional wisdom, does not see it that way. He says the National Enquirer is one of the few journalistic outlets that has the courage to publish the truth. As this critical election approaches, I'm thrilled to have a perch from which to tell the unvarnished truth, particularly about Hillary Clinton, who apparently he really, really hates. Particularly facts other publications just don't print because it doesn't fit. There's an added twist here, says the CNN Money article, which is that Morris was forced to resign from Clinton's 1996 presidential campaign after another tabloid, The Star, published photographs that appeared to show Morris and a prostitute in a hotel room. And there's the bad blood. The Star and the Enquirer, interestingly enough, are also both owned by American media. The Hill, a Washington site that covers Congress and politics, cut ties with Morris after the Enquirer's announcement. The Enquirer said it is thrilled to have him on board, adding Dick Morris is one of the best editorial teams in the industry